Yes!
Hi everybody, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you to Mountain Bizworks for this award. I was asked to say a few words about my business and about my participation in Mountain Bizworks, so I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but probably not successful. I want to thank again Mountain Bizworks, and so my name is Jodi Rhoden. I'm the owner of Shortstreetcakes in West Asheville. Shortstreetcakes began in my home, which is a little pink house on Short Street in Asheville. And I started baking cakes out of my house not long after my son was born. It's just an opportunity to try to make a little extra income on the side, and my goal was to stay home with him in his early years. It's since, in the 5 years since, grown to become a small little cake shop with 7 employees. Well, small physically, but we're really, really busy, and we have a lot of staff, and that's really exciting. We specialize in Southern style, all natural, scratch-made cakes for weddings, birthdays, and other celebrations. We also make cupcakes and sell them retail in the shop, and we make wholesale cakes for restaurants. Our motto is fresh, natural, from scratch, and with love, and we strive to stay true to that. We bring the love every day to what we do because we're grateful to be able to continue to do it. Like all moms and all women who start businesses, I could never have anticipated 5 years ago where this path would lead me. I could never have anticipated the amount of learning and growth and hard work and sleep deprivation that it would take to make it happen. But as all moms and all business owners know as well, I could never have foreseen all the wonderful places that this path would lead me. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. In my work as a cake lady, I have developed a newfound sense of independence, self-sufficiency, personal growth, stability for my home and my family, a widening of my community, a deepening of my relationships, and a very strong sense of purpose. And I've encountered amazing opportunities, like the opportunity to write a book. Last summer, I spent a better part of the summer with the help and support of my mom and my husband to be able to travel all over the South and interview other cake ladies like myself and document their stories and their recipes, and that is now coming out in a book called Cake Ladies, appropriately. It's being published in October through Lark Books, so I'm really, it's just kind of amazing and magical that all these opportunities have come my way, and like I said, I could never have imagined it. So I couldn't have come this far without support. And first and foremost, I'm grateful to my family, my mom, Sally, my husband, Duncan, my son, Jasper, our friend, Jodi, are here today. I'm grateful to them, along with my dad, who couldn't be here today, and other friends and family, for believing in me and supporting me through thick and thin. I also especially, of course, want to thank Mountain Bizworks. Early in the life of my business, I became a member of Mountain Bizworks. I began to access the resources available to business owners like myself. Bizworks empowered me with tools and resources to build my business, from the foundations class to letting me use the fax machine in the office to one really critical piece, which was my foundations class teacher pointed me to free childcare that was being provided by the YWCA. There you are, thank you. Which really enabled me to finish the class and finish my business plan, which enabled me to get the loan that I was able to get to rent the shop and start the business. And so here we are. I'm grateful to Mountain Bizworks for helping me and other women in our community believe in ourselves. And I'm just going to take a couple liberties because how often do you stand here? I might go over a little bit. But I'm extremely grateful also to the community of Asheville for embracing me and my business so warmly. I have customers who I've been baking for 5 years now, who I've made their wedding cake and then I made their baby shower cakes, and then I now make all their kids' birthday cakes, and I've gotten to see their families grow, and I've gotten to know them as friends, and I feel grateful for that. I'm also extremely grateful to the family of bakers and cake ladies at the cake shop. Sometimes it feels like a girl gang, like in a good way. We all have each other's backs, and it's awesome. Each of the bakers at the cake shop have brought their own love and vision and creativity to the table that has shaped how we're growing. And now the business has become greater than the sum of its parts. As to the future, I intend to keep the cake shop small and full of big ideas. I continue to work on ways to make the business more sustainable and more democratic. I want to continue to try to bring more balance and self-care and stability into my personal and family life. And I'm especially committed to helping empower other women, especially mothers, to create viable, sustainable livelihoods that work for us outside of the corporate model. Women like Hannah Danzy, who's a baker at Shortstreetcakes, who's now begun her own handmade candy business, all natural candy business. She rents the cake shop at night. She's selling her candy in my shop. And I want to continue to use my business as a means of lifting one another up as women and as entrepreneurs. So one of my most profound lessons over these 5 years has been learning that we don't have to sacrifice what is most important to us in order to have what we want. We can be ourselves, we can have fulfilling relationships, we can have creative work, we can empower ourselves, and in doing so, we empower those around us. We don't have to do it alone. We can ask for and receive help and support from our families, from our communities, and from resources like Mountain Bizworks. I believe as women, we can do more than plug a new demographic into an old model. I believe we are actually changing the model of how business is done, away from the increasingly more unworkable model of scarcity and competition, and towards a model that works more like a family, one based on wholeness, celebration, community, and cooperation. I believe that each of us has a unique gift to give, and that there is room for all of us. And it might sound idealistic, but it's worked for me so far. So thank you so much, and I apologize. My family and I are going to scoot out now because Jasper is graduating from preschool today, and I'll be back later. I'll be back before lunch, so we can hang out and I'll meet some new folks. But thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen.